Jungle. Audio Jungle.
Good afternoon. Here is the national news from BGI TV Current. I am Morire Rabila Lawal. First are the major headlines. 2,246 Nigerians evacuated from Sudan. Inec releases names of Kogi gubernatorial candidates. Panic as gunmen go wild. Kill APC chieftain son in Plateau. Bandit kingpin orders 6 communities to work on his farm. On sport, Ighalo helps Al Hilal win 10th Saudi Kings Cup. Now the news in detail. Nigerians in Diaspora Commission (NIDCOM) says a total of 2,246 Nigerians have so far been evacuated from Sudan. Head of Media, Public Relations and Protocol Unit of NIDCOM, Mr. Abdurrahman Balogun, said this on Friday in Abuja while giving updates on federal government's evacuation efforts since May 3rd. He said on May 3rd, 94 evacuees comprising 78 males and 16 females boarded NAV C-130 plane, while 274 boarded Air Peace plane from Aswan Airport, Egypt. Balogun said on May 5th, 130 Nigerians also boarded Taco Airline, while on May 6th, 131 evacuees boarded the same airline from Port Sudan, with 102 boarding the same airline from Port Sudan on Sunday. He further said 410 Nigerians boarded Max Air and 322 Asman Air, boats flight from Aswan Airport on Sunday. Balogun said 2 flights from Taco Airline evacuated 133 passengers with 7 children and 9 infants, and 126 passengers, also with 12 children and 41 infants, from Port Sudan on Monday and Tuesday, respectively. He further stated that 123 Nigerians boarded Taco Airline on Wednesday from Port Sudan, while 136 boarded the same airline on Thursday. He, however, said the National Emergency Management Agency, NEMA, was expected to give the details of the 264 passengers aboard Taco Airlines, as well as the 128 and 136 evacuees in separate flights. Meanwhile, the NIDCOM chairman, Mrs. Abike Dabiri Erewa, received the Vice Chancellor of Gubernatorial University, Okada, Edo, Professor Lawrence Ezemoye, in her office in Abuja. Ikechukwu expressed his university's willingness to absorb some of the students recently evacuated from Sudan and give them concessions in the area of tuition. Going on to the next story, the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, announced the names of candidates for the 11th November governorship election in Kogi State on Friday. In a statement to journalists, INEC's National Commissioner and Chairman, Information and Voter Education Committee, Festus Okoye, announced that it would publish the personal details of governorship candidates in Imo, Bayelsa, and Kogi states. He revealed that the publication would take place in 3 states, capital, and local government offices. INEC's list for Kogi named Olayinka Brimo as the Action Alliance governorship candidate, with Mr. Simon Ogu as his running mate. The African Democratic Congress ADC candidate, Honorable Leke Abejide, and Dauda Ismaila or Noruza as running mate, as also on the list, while the People's Democratic Party (PDP) has Senator Dino Melaye and Abibat Mohammed Din as running mate. Other candidates include Mubarak Musa of the New Nigerian People's Party (NNPP), whose running mate is Tenimu Idris of the Labour Party, Okeme Adejo of the Labour Party, with Ocheja Edebo Sunday as his running mate, and Alhaji Usman Ahmed Ododo of the All Progressive Congress (APC). Among the Social Democratic Party (SDP) tickets include Sheikh Ibrahim Jibrin and Ajodo Damien. Going to Pedictu State from Kogi, Mr. John Mekiao, a chieftain of All Progressive Congress (APC) in Mango local government area of Plateau State, and his son have been killed by gunmen. The politician was killed in his residence at Bure village of Ali Ward. His wife and another son, who were shot at the stomach and leg, escaped with gun wounds and are receiving medical attention at Allah Nakowa Hospital in Mangu local government ward. A community leader, Den Mangu, who is an uncle of the victim, confirmed to the nation that the attack occurred around 8 p.m. Bure village on Wednesday. According to him, over 60 elders invaded Mangu Ali Ward in Bure village around 8 p.m. and added to the residence of the victim, an influential APC chieftain. He said the gunmen forcefully gained entrance into the house and opened fire on them in the parlor, killing him and his son. The nation learned that security has been deployed to the community to restore calm. Honorable John and his son were buried on Thursday afternoon amid tension in the village. From Plateau State, go to Zamfara. A bandit kingpin in Zamfara State, Kachala Bello Kaura, operating from Sinke Camp by Yega in Anka local government area of the state, has ordered 17 villagers from six communities to report and work on his farms or face reprisal attack by his men. Information learned that Kaura took over the leadership of the deadly terrorist group after the military neutralized its former leader, Al-Aji Shaderi, and some of his gang members were reportedly killed in January 2023 when their Sinke camp came under fire from the troops of Operation Aderindaji. Information recalls that Al-Aji Shaderi was on the list of 19 terrorists declared wanted by the Nigerian army. According to one Usman Amino from Kawai village, some members of his community were among those forced to work on the bandit farm on May 6 and 7, preparing the farm for the planting of new crops. Kachala Bello Kaura sent one of his men to our village head, asking us to work on his farm. We could not refuse his orders because there is nobody to prevent the deadly group from attacking us, he said. The communities affected by the order include Makakari, Tsinke, Duhua, and Kate, all in Bagege district in Anka LGA. Other villages in the 6 axis were not mentioned in order because they had reportedly sent delegations to the bandit camp to acknowledge the change in leadership and show their allegiance. Another villager, Dengaladima Mohammed from Tangara, said his village and neighboring communities were not affected by the latest order. According to him, what saved them was that over 27 villages in Bagega word went and paid homage to the new leader, signifying that the villages would not be attacked. At the time of filing this report, there has not been any official statement either from security agencies or the government to deny or confirm the report. Affected villagers lamented the absence of military operatives and security agencies in the area, saying that they come around after bandits attack villages. From that story, we go to the sports story on a sweet note. Former Super Eagles striker Odion Ighalo became a Saudi Kings Cup winner after helping Al Hilal overcome Al Weda on penalty shootout win. CompleteSport.com report. Al Hilal won 7-6 on penalties after regulation time ended 1-1. Ighalo was introduced into the game before the start of the second half and missed his own spot kick during the shootout. The Nigerian is playing for Saudi Arabia, and the last time Al Hilal won the Saudi Kings Cup was in 2020. They are second most successful team, 10 titles behind Al Ahly 13 times in the history of the competition. Ighalo scored 2 goals in 4 appearances in the cup competition this season. That ends the national news this hour from BGI TV Current. Before we go, some major headlines. 2,246 Nigerians evacuated from Sudan, FG. Inec releases names of Kogi gubernatorial candidates. Panic as gunmen go wild, kill APC chieftain son in Plateau. Bandit kingpin orders 6 community to work on his farm. On sports, Ighalo helps Al Hilal win 10th Saudi Kings Cup title. For more updates of our broadcast on YouTube, our handle is BGI TV Current. Kindly subscribe and click on the notification bell. Select option all to access our broadcast. On Facebook, Bagede Imo with Alawi Adebayo. Please like and follow the page. For other placement difficulties and services, coverage of events and functions, please dial the phone number streaming on your screen. Thank you for watching. I am Mori Rabila Lawa. Good afternoon.
Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.